Hi, John.
There he
Hi,
is.
Sarah.
And the mayor's here, yeah. Stephanie's the only other person who contacted me that she was trying to get in but couldn't, but that's not enough people for a quorum. So I was just going to wait till 10 after, and then we'll have to cancel the meeting.
Well, we can talk about our plans for this next couple days, if that's not out of order. I mean,
Sure.
we don't have to do business per se.
Yeah, we can mention those. I put the agenda in the drive. Do you have access to that, or I can forward it to you?
No, I'll look for it here.
I think I can forward it. Harbor Day.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, you have it?
No problem. Yep, thanks.
Under Arbor Day?
Yep. All right, well, just for your information, the only thing I see here with my name on it, tomorrow morning, we're going to do a little maintenance up at the tiny forest, dig some of the big weeds out and mulch, to remulch.
Here, hold on one second, John. We can't hear you very good. Craig, is there a way to make it so we can hear John better? Hold on one second,
It's kind
John.
of muffled.
Okay.
Oh, Armando just joined too.
Does he have to be let in, or? Try it now, John.
All right, everybody,
Yeah, it's much better.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, did you see the agenda? I sent you the link. Did you get it, John?
Yeah, I have it. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sure.
I was saying, the only thing on it with my name on it, I see is the contact with Chris Dolan
Yes.
at Mercyhurst. Tomorrow morning, we're going to meet up there to do a little basic maintenance, dig out some of the big weeds and remulch, and I'm going to shoot some, I'll shoot a little video clip at that time to post.
Oh, nice. That'll be nice. And you're coming on Saturday to the table in the park?
I can be wherever you need me.
Yeah, because I don't know if you were following the emails, but our original location was at the library, but
Yeah, no, I got all that. Yeah, I'll be wherever. I'll go over to the to Leaf to begin with, but then if you need some company there at the park, I'll come over there at 10.
Okay, well, Steph's able to be there from 9 to 12, and I'm going to be there the whole time, and I think Arvin is my AmeriCorps Vista student, and then so is Steve Leskowski, the county forester. So we can just touch base, and wherever you needed more, we can go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So at 9 o'clock on Saturday,
Sounds good.
yeah, 9 o'clock on Saturday, the Bayfront Eastside Task Force is planting a tree with help from the Erie County Master Gardeners. And then at 10 o'clock in Perry Square, the Erie Downtown Partnership's doing a tree planting in East Perry Square, and then that's where the Urban Forest Committee will be having their table event to give away trees, and the county forest will be there with a pollinator display. And then also from 8:30 to noon
Wonderful.
at Frontier Park, that's where Leaf and the Relief folks will be giving away trees. And I don't know if anybody, I don't think I ever got in touch with Sam, and I don't know if Steph ever got in touch with Collegiate to know if they're planting a tree, but then Asbury Woods is also planting a tree. Besides what we're asking residents to plant trees all over the city and the whole county. So,
This is all Saturday, these tree plantings?
yeah, it's all Saturday, April 29th. Even though Friday, the 28th, is Arbor Day, we're having our celebrations. We're observing it on Saturday. I think Armando's in. Armando, we don't have enough folks for a quorum. It's just, oh, well, Patty joined. I don't, it
Are
was,
they let in?
if Stephanie can get in, we would have a quorum, but I think it's just John, Armando, and Patty. Stephanie emailed me she was having trouble getting in.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to jump in just to see where I could be most useful on Saturday. If somebody's kind of low on people or manpower or whatever, just give me a direction to go and we'll head there.
All right, if you,
I'm guessing you could most useful at Leaf. I don't know.
what, John?
Yeah, Dennis.
Oh, I think you froze. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was saying, I think if we're well-staffed there at Perry Square, how are we getting the giveaway seedlings there?
I was gonna try to go pick them up beforehand from Leaf,
Okay.
unless
All right.
somebody else can do that,
All
but
right.
we don't have anybody else assigned to do that yet. Because Vern might be busy. Vern said if we can't get
Yeah,
anybody to go get
Vern
the
will
trees,
be.
he might be able to come drop them off, but I was gonna try to go pick them up. Unless you're gonna be there and drive over.
Sarah,
Yes, Patty?
I'm sorry. What time could we pick those up? I certainly have a truck that I can do that. I am supposed to be at Best at 9 on Saturday.
I would think we could pick them up as early as 8 because their event's at 8:30, so they should be there by 8 setting up. Wouldn't you say, John?
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that for you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be great, Patty. You're already on the west side,
All
aren't you?
right. So I'll.
Or
I'm
not really.
now I'm in Glenwood, but that's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
It's not a big deal.
All right, well, thank you.
So I will go to Leaf. I will go to Leaf at 8 o'clock and pick up trees and take them to the square, right?
Yes, the East Perry Square.
Okay. I can do that.
Thanks. Yeah, I assume we'll
Sure.
probably be
Yeah.
right out front, like where the ice skating rink was, probably in that front semicircle. So people can see
Okay.
us and we're easy to find, because there's no other events going on the east side that day. And I can't remember if there was something going on the west side or not, but we could definitely be right out in the front there. And the downtown partnership said they have tables and chairs, so we don't have to worry about getting them from anybody else and taking any there. But I have to check on whether or not they have a tent in case it rains. Armando, John, did you say where Armando should go at first? To Frontier or to the Perry Square? Oh, okay.
Well, I suggested you go to Leaf because there's plenty to do over there.
Okay.
That works for me. I can be at I can be at least, I think it's 8 to noon, right?
Yeah.
It's 8:30.
Okay, I can
to
plan
noon,
to be
yeah.
there then.
Yeah, but 8 o'clock to set up, yeah. And I think Stephanie's in now, so that would give us a quorum if we want to continue.
Okay. What else do we have to talk about here? Looking at your agenda.
Well, we can mention the website that people can go to, which is www.leafeerie.org/Arbor Day and or www.relieferie.org/Arbor. It's Arbor-Day. And then people can join that contest. If you upload your photos, you get entered in a drawing, and we'll have 5 winners. And so we're hoping that people from all over participate in plant a tree and enter themselves in the drawing, because that will be fun. And I don't know if everybody saw the poster. I brought one in case anyone wants to see it. But those are, and I emailed them all to you. The other agenda items I have is the 2023 term renewals. John, you agreed to renew your 3-year term, but Patty, I don't know if you ever said one way or the other if you were willing to renew your term, because you were also up this year.
Sure. I would be more than honored if that's okay with everybody else.
Yeah, thank you. And then I can just get I'll have the mayor and city. I think the mayor and city council might have to approve those renewals, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh,
Great.
oh, Stephanie sent a message saying she's here. Yeah, and she'll be at Perry Square from 9 to noon. Yes, thanks, Stephanie. So again at Perry Square we'll have Stephanie, me, and Steve Laskowski, the county forester, and Arvin, my AmeriCorps Vista. And then the downtown partnership will be there in the beginning, planting trees. I don't know what's being shown on the TV right now. I don't know. Oh, it's gone. That's good. And then for next, but Ginny sent that email that she has to leave the committee, so we'll have to advertise and get a new replacement for Ginny. So I'll check on how to do that. And then for next year to renew will be Jamie, and it would have been Ginny, but if we replace Ginny this year, then that term will be filled for 3 years. So I guess if anybody wants to reach out to people they know, if you think of anyone who might be interested in serving on the committee who you feel would be a help to the committee, you should let them know we're going to have an opening and they can apply for that soon. And as soon as I get the information on all of that happening, I'll let everybody know. And then I just kind of added some things that we have on the back burner for our current projects. We still need to go over all the community tree plan information and start working on that. And another thing that we had talked about in previous meetings were some recommendations to the new stormwater committee or to the city in general for their stormwater program. I don't know if that was still something the Urban Forest Committee wanted to do. And I did check on getting a webpage on the city's site, and we have a new communications department and director of communications, and they're going to be establishing a new website within the next few months, like maybe 3 or 4 months. So he asked if we could just wait and then put all the information on the new site rather than try to go through the work and do it now and then put it up again. And I said, fine, we've waited this long, we can wait a couple more months, it's okay. Did anybody want to say anything about any of those projects, or if there's other projects I just was going off of memory.
The other LEAF, the Lake Erie Environmental Forum that takes place twice a year.
Yes.
The subject of that this year is stormwater, and I'm working on a presentation about trees and stormwater.
Oh, wonderful.
So when you know, when we're done with that, we can share that with whomever.
Oh, that's a good idea,
It
John.
would be great. Okay. It would be great if the city's stormwater policy reflected the importance of trees. I don't know how we go about that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the official policies, so maybe I can get that and we can review it. And then the committee, if we have any recommendations, we can send them along. I
That
don't
would be good.
know
Okay.
what's been formally adopted and what hasn't in regard to that program. But I'm going to find out because, as you mentioned, the Pennsylvania, what is it? Lake Erie Environmental Forum? I am also giving a presentation on our stormwater program, but I have to be updated on it to be able to do that for the next month. So, so between you and I, we should be able to figure it out, John.
All works together.
And then tonight, I'm going to be on a Jefferson Education Society's live stream Zoom webinar for local perspectives on Erie water quality as my involvement with the Pennsylvania Lake Erie Watershed Association. And so that link is in the agenda if anybody's interested in signing up for it. And also Amber, who helps coordinate that PA Lake Erie Environmental Forum, and she runs the Master Watershed Steward Program. I haven't, she's also one of the speakers, and so is Jim Head from Trout Unlimited, and it's being hosted by Penn Future and Asbury Woods.
What time is that on?
I'm looking
It's
forward
at,
to it.
yeah, it's at 4 to 5 today. I can send you the email about it, Mayor. I was going to send it out to some more folks this afternoon
Okay.
to remind people about it. And those of you who know Amber, I think she sent out a link also either Monday or Tuesday to some folks. Does anybody have anything else for the good of the order? All right, well, maybe we'll all get to see each other on
Wait, Sarah, I have a
Saturday.
question.
Sure,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Oh, I was just wondering, and I might have missed this at the beginning while I was trying to come in, but are there any updates about that grant that the city got or anything that our committee would want to know about or start working on from that grant we got earlier this year?
We just received the fully executed contract, so I'm gonna set up a meeting with all the partners, hopefully about 2 weeks from now, and we can start moving on that. So that project, we will be able to start moving on it. And there's another big grant opportunity that's out too that is due June 1st. Some emails went out yesterday that we can apply for a grant through the IRA funding for up from $50,000 to I think $50 million. Like, it's some really huge giant grant application. So we were thinking of basically resubmitting the same type of grant, and this one's a 5-year grant instead of a 3-year grant, so that would extend our funding to further years. And this last grant application that you're speaking of, Steph, that we were awarded, we submitted a $500,000 application and received $332,000. So we'd like to, I don't know if we can get enough work to do, but since you can apply up to 50 million, it'd be nice to apply for a full $1 million. If we think we could plant that many trees and get, you know, that many workshops and everything together, but it's a huge funding opportunity, which would be pretty exciting. With that money, we could actually
So
maybe
what-
reach Relief's goal, John, 275,000 trees, one for every person in the county.
So we can discuss this new grant opportunity when we have the partner meeting for the DCNR grant?
I'll probably have 2 separate meetings. Abby put out an email, I think, to the folks that were partnered on the original grant to meet for the new grant opportunity yesterday, I believe. And I sent out a brief email about it also. So whichever meeting happens first, but I'll still schedule a separate meeting for the grant that we do have, because there's 2 extra partners. The new grant has to be city focused because it's for environmental justice areas. So the city has 87% of the city counts. Some of our other partners were in outlying municipalities, and they wouldn't, I don't think they count for environmental justice areas. But we could have new other partners within the city, like, the Sisters of St. Joseph, or the Housing Authority, and I think the Redevelopment Authority was on the first grant. So there's other organizations we can reach out to too, still, for that new opportunity. Yeah, I was hoping Mark would be on the call, because it'd be nice to even, it's possible to contract a person to help with that, to manage for that amount of money. It'd be nice to have like a contracted arborist, even part-time, to help administer all that program, because I would not be able to do that considering all the other programs that I'm involved with. And so it'd be nice to get help on that.
Oh, I think it's definitely an opportunity to look for expanding the staffing at the city level for what you do.
Yeah, and the partner groups too, if they need it.
Sure.
And we could.
We've since we started Relief, we've been talking about, developing the partnership with the school district's horticulture program, and they keep saying they're interested, but they keep having reasons why they can't.
Well, this might be the perfect opportunity for that.
Program, perhaps in conjunction with ECAT, or perhaps in conjunction with the community college, develop a actual workforce of people who are involved on an ongoing basis in planting and maintaining trees.
Yeah, those are all really good ideas, especially since so much funding is available, because they really want to engage the community in managing the urban forest. So those would be perfect ideas. I think Abby was trying to schedule a meeting for the week of May 8th so we can flush those types of things out and then invite the right partners. We also have the new Greenworks organization too, that I think part of their mission is to engage the youth in work opportunities, but that help take care of the community, which would include things like tree planting or tree maintenance as well. Yeah, it'd be great to get a program going in the schools though, John, you're right. Did that answer your question, Stephanie?
Yeah, and yeah, as you were talking, I thought maybe a potential person to reach out to be on the committee is Aaron Kerr, who's the new executive director of Groundwork Erie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I can email him I'd be happy to email him and just let him know about the spot open and what the committee does and how it could relate to what they're hoping to do with youth development.
Okay, great, thanks. I'll forward you the emails that Abby sent yesterday then too about it. Hmm? Oh my. We got a message here from Patty. Should we have a working committee meeting of UFC to determine what we should be working on? Yeah, I don't really know what the committee wants to do. Patty's asking if you want to have another a working meeting to determine what items we should be working on. But I don't know, that's up to you committee members. I mean, we're having a hard time. We moved the time from 3 o'clock to noon to make it more convenient for folks, but we still, everybody still seems, well, not everybody, but there still seems to be trouble getting the full committee here. I know Jamie reached out today because she was really busy. I mean, I know people work during the day, so it's up to you committee members if you want to set up a side meeting before to work on ideas for the committee in addition to our next month's meeting.
Well, I know for me, it's easier if I have like items to work on that I can fit them in whenever I have time throughout the week or weekend. And then I'd come to a meeting if it's needed. But doing things on email or kind of knowing what I need to do and then sending it back, it works pretty well for me.
Thoughts from anybody else?
I mean, the meeting time is pretty good for me. I think as long as we have a Zoom option, that's always helpful. But again, just getting caught up in, sometimes it's just the wrong day at the wrong time.
Did you want to have a separate work meeting, Armando? Do you think that would be helpful, or do you want to just try to discuss it at next month's meeting? Or Stephanie seems to prefer not having another meeting, but once items are determined, to be able to work on them.
Yeah, I think we can do a lot of our correspondence and stuff outside of meeting, and then once we have decisions to make, we can all, be here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need another meeting. I'm happy to be a part of meeting with you and Abigail and the other partners about this new grant, as well as following up on the one that we are already in place.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll just try to, John or I will have to keep everybody else up to date, unless you would like to all be invited to that meeting, and if you can come, you can come, and if not, because it'll be a Zoom meeting, it wouldn't be in person, I think. All right, Mayor, well, thank you for coming to our meeting today. Did you have anything you'd like to say to the group?
No, I appreciate the work everybody's doing. Thanks very much. You're helping make Erie much better.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, then, well, like I said earlier, I'll look forward to seeing folks on Arbor Day.
Yep. See you on Saturday.
Yep, sounds good. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.